In this setup is I'm really trying to get myself, if I can't get those sweeps, I'm really trying to transition just into an X-Guard. And so sometimes, you know, this is pretty easy to grab, but sometimes if they're putting pressure and stuff, it's kind of hard maybe to get the other one in place. So by having this still, I still have a level of control and movement. You see how I'm still kind of messing with them here? And it may be that I come back here and I grab these feet. It may be that I get enough push and all of a sudden he comes forward and now I'm back up into that. So this, with this foot, making that tactile sense, a little pressure, moving him, arms moving, and especially if I get an arm free, but that movement helps set up things. Or it may be what I just needed, so when I make this transition here, now I'm into that guard, into the X guard, okay? The reason I bring that up is because things don't always work out the way you want, but I may be able to still make a move on him and make the sweep. Now, it didn't give me the other options of the X guard, but allowed me to use some of the same concepts of using those feet and mobility and changing back and forth from one to the other. So it's something that you should think about and maybe play with a little bit, and it helps you meld the concepts of going, you know, monkey flip down to the controlling the heels and sweeping them from the ankles. Okay, so just kind of play with that a little bit. But let's do this last little sweep. It's a little more intricate. Every once in a while I'll be able to pull it off on somebody, but it's kind of intricate, but it's fun if you can. Jacob calls it the lazy boy sweep. I don't know what other names you might have heard it from. But what we're looking at from here is basically that same setup. I'm going to take this first foot, hook it in. I'm going to sweep under, get my X guard, okay? So I'm in this position here. Now I'm trying to sweep into everything else. His base is good. I can't make anything happen. So what I'm going to do is take this, I'm going to pop him up, let the leg go over. This hand's going to reach for the belt. This hand's going to come right behind here. I'm going to shoot it out. Boom. And then I'm back into the attack. Okay? And you know, you can go start the attack on the collar, or you can just go into that seat belt and start from there.
We're definitely going to see that again. Yeah, we see that.
Can you show us that again?
So, in all honesty, from everything else we did getting to the X guard, I think there's three little things you have to add to it. So
Start from the X guard.
So we start from the X guard. Again, I can't seem to get anything happening here, so what I do is this hand's going to control this leg here. I'm going to do extend him to make, if I extend his weight that way, this leg gets light. You see that? And when it gets light, all I'm going to do is pass it over. I'm still owning this arm. I didn't do nothing right now except move his leg from one ear to the other side. This hand finds the belt. I shoot everything again. As I shoot again, you see where this hand's coming from in front, it's coming behind. So when I let it go, I just explode everything. Boom, and give one last little pop. And then, okay. If you can pull this off, you get my cool points. They'll probably put you on one of the Facebook sites and you get all these comments, thumbs up, likes, and all that. If you can't pull it off, it'll motivate you to come back next time, right? So, one last time. So I'll start it from the X guard. If you guys want, start from the X guard. All right, I got this sleeve. Again, I'm gonna push a little bit to get the leg light. This is gonna push it over. I'm gonna start pulling. You see how I'm keeping him tight here? So now it really doesn't matter. Even if he sits back to not let me do anything else, I can still go back to the original sweep from the X guard. But this hand's gonna find his belt, and as this hand lets loose of the arm, it's gonna help just push that leg a little bit. And there's gonna be some pumping of my legs is all I'm gonna do. So I pump, Release. Pump again. If I slowed it any more than that, my body will hurt. Okay. Want to give that a whirl before we call it a night and open roll?